Hold your fire. Nice shot. Get him on. All right, I got him. I got him. Hey, you guys got us surrounded. Oh. Oh. Get him on. Get him on. Got you. There we go, son. That's what we're talking about.
Get your little iguana egg, extra protein on the python hunt.
That's it.
Iguana hunt.
We're gonna have to watch a lot today. All right, y'all. I got a buddy of mine and a famous coyote hunter and dog trainer from the Midwest down here in Florida, and we're showing him, his wife, and a couple of buddies a good time. Yeah, y'all didn't know you get the gator show on the iguana hunt.
We were talking about it the whole time.
If I didn't know better, I'd say it's like a beaver. Yeah, it looks like a big old bloated possum. No, it is a coon, yeah. You know, my buddy Seth is just like me. He's big into dogs, big into hunting, and he's turned it into a profession. Not only that, but, you know, he's had some wild and crazy pets just like I have. Different critters that he's captured or rescued from the wild. He's kept his pets, trained them up, and, you know, used them for different things, released them, and he's had coyotes, badgers, all kinds of stuff. You know, I'm no stranger to it, but I would say Seth gets a lot of it because of what he's doing, killing coyotes and different things like that. It just has such a negative connotation on it, but it is extremely necessary and important, not only for the health of the ecosystem, but safety of livestock and pets. You know, Seth goes out there, he puts in a lot of time and effort to control these populations, help out ranchers, communities, all different kind of stuff like that. And, you know, he definitely gets a lot of hate for it. Believe it or not, nowadays in the world we live in, even native species need to be managed and controlled for the health of that species and the ecosystem that it partakes in. We see that down here in Florida with alligators. They're a native protected species, but every year so many of them have to be killed and managed for the health of themselves and the state. And coyotes out where Seth is from is basically the same thing. They need to be managed, they need to be controlled, and Seth is out there doing it. To me, Seth is probably one of the best coyote hunters and dog trainers out there, and I definitely got a lot of respect for him. Oh, he went in! I love the enthusiasm. Otto, drop it. That's salt water? We started off with a bang, son. We got a gator carrying around a dead raccoon. We got Seth and Otto jumping in, diving into the water, fighting over a damn iguana. And then we get Seth to eat a damn raw iguana egg straight out the iguana. Buddy is a trooper, son. What you got?
Get your little iguana egg, extra protein on the python hunt.
That's it.
Iguana hunt.
All right. How did that taste?
Not bad, honestly.
Not bad, all right. These iguana eggs are nasty. Trust me. Ott's going stock mode. Go get him, Ott. Go get him, Ott. And it just died. It made it easy for you, buddy. Bring him here, let's go. Hold your fire. Nice shot. Get him, Ott. Yeah, that was. As we're working down the bank shooting iguanas, a homeowner notices us and comes running out. We assume she's gonna be a Karen and, you know, tell us to get out of there. But wouldn't you know it, she points out a big flock of Egyptian geese that have been crapping all over her back porch, getting aggressive with her dog, and she asked us if we would take them out. You don't gotta ask us twice, son. Sounded like a hit. Good dog. I set up Seth and his buddy on these geese, and they wiped them out. You know, we actually proceed, I think, to take every single one of them out. and this lady who came out and talked with us couldn't have been happier. But, you know, it takes all kinds in a neighborhood, and across the waterway, her neighbor across was not happy about the work we were doing and what she asked us to do. And she actually ended up calling the local sheriff on us. I'm assuming you're here for us. What's that? No ducks, invasive geese. Thankfully, this ain't my first rodeo dealing with a sheriff. And I had to, you know, explain to him what we were doing, kind of prove to him that we're hunting these invasives, nothing native. And he even had to talk with FWC a little bit, and they let him know that we're out here doing good work and we're good to go.
Take care, guys.
Thanks, y'all. Hey, you guys got us surrounded. Hey, just another day on the canal, y'all. I actually ended up talking to the FWC officer myself over the phone, and the first thing she asked me is, what are you shooting? What ducks are you shooting out there? And I said, ma'am, they're not ducks at all. They're actually an invasive goose from Africa. And before I could finish, she started laughing. She said, I figured, but I had to make sure. She said, get every single one. Hey, and you know what? That's music to my ears. I know the stance from FWC, but you never know the attitude of the officer that you're gonna be dealing with. And it's always good to see these officers that are in touch with the native wildlife, in touch with the invasives, and knows what needs to be done. So big shout out to her, and doing a great job.
Oh! Oh, you're out. I'm out. Both of y'all are out. Oh.
You know, I got to deal with the cops a lot. We're always getting different homeowners that don't understand what we're doing or just see the rifles and you know, call the police on us. More times it's when we're removing the ducks and the geese. You know, these Karens, they're out here feeding them. They think they're native. And when we come through and wipe them out, they ain't happy. But, you know, what sets me apart from a lot of these other people that come out is I know the laws, I'm good at speaking with them, and I'm contracted to be out here. I'm permitted to be out here. I'm permitted to hunt these canals, get up on the levee embankments, and do what I need to do to remove these invasive species. A lot of the other people that come out here obviously aren't. Invasive species, you know, anyone's allowed to hunt them. You don't need a permit. There is no bag limit, but you do need permission to hunt them where you're hunting them. And that's where a lot of people get themselves in trouble. You know, it's big for me to always encourage people to go about it the right way. Don't shoot them on private property. Don't shoot them on public property you're not allowed. Don't just leave them to die. Make sure you recover any wounded iguanas or any iguanas that have been killed. Don't just leave them lie there. All of this will get shut down. Rules will get changed if people aren't respectful and ethical of the way they're doing this. So it's always big for me to promote that and kind of say that in my videos, a little warning for people. Don't just go out here on these canals and do the stuff I'm doing without doing a little bit of research. You might get yourself in a little bit of a bind. What a lot of people don't understand is the pellet from your air rifle, obviously firearm, the same thing. Don't go using a firearm in city limits. But a pellet is an extension of your body, is an extension of you. If you shoot a pellet and it crosses onto private property, technically now you are trespassing. And if they were to recover that pellet, they could charge you for trespassing. And that's something you don't want, especially if they try to get you with trespassing with a deadly weapon or something along those lines. So that's kind of a warning to everybody to be careful out there while you're doing this. Don't get yourself in trouble. Go about it the right way. Any iguanas on your property, remove them. You're good to go. But don't go around public parks, other people's properties, and thinking you can just shoot iguanas and remove iguanas. You will get yourself in a little bit of a situation. With that being said, there are right ways and wrong ways to do it. I'm not trying to discourage anybody. Get out there, have some fun, remove some invasive species, but let's do it the right way, y'all. He should be in that grass. I don't see him though. No, I didn't see him go back. I mean, it's possible. Yeah, let auto search that bank. Got you. There we go, son. That's what we're talking about.
Hey, there you are. Golly. Look at all the ticks on this nasty stuff. Y'all did this guy a favor.
All in all, it was a great day. We got a bunch of invasives off the canal, iguanas, geese, muscovy ducks, and you know, none of it's gonna go to waste. If we don't eat it ourselves, it's all fed to my hogs and different wildlife rescues I have. And the skins from these iguanas are actually made into beautiful leather products, which you can purchase by emailing pythoncowboyhunts@gmail.com. And speaking with Jenny, she can send you pictures, prices, all that kind of stuff. And if you guys want to come out on an iguana hunt, a python hunt, hog hunt, gator hunt, bow fishing, I mean, I do it all, son. Email that email and we'll get you all set up, and we'll have a good old time. Really appreciate y'all watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you at the next one.